Hello my golfing friends. I want you to do a practice swing. I even want you to do the perfect practice swing. But what am I talking about? Doesn't practice swings just take time? Does it really help? Yeah, in the long run I think you can really practice with your practice swing, and you can increase the amount of good impact you have on the golf course if you really understand why to do it. Standing here, I have 110 yards to the middle of the green. I do practice swings, maybe 1, 2, 3 times before almost every golf shot I do on the golf course. The only thing why I call it perfect is because it's going to bring me a perfect impact if I do it correctly. I don't think you can change swing mechanics on the golf course. If you haven't done your practice, you're probably not going to be better on the golf course, but you can really get a better impact if you do it correctly. But if you just practice swing, and what I mean by that, if you just swinging the club, looking at the birds and talking to your friends, never mind, it's not going to really help you. Maybe loosen you up if it's cold, but that's it. But if I do my practice swing, I don't think I'm better than the pros on TV. Maybe you do. I need, if the ball is right there, I need to feel the ground. I need to tell my brain if the ball is teed up or if it's on the grass. This one is on the grass. I have a lob wedge in my hand. If I want to hit this ball, I don't want to do this and then hit the ball. I'm going to hit it fat. The chances are slim to none that I'm going to hit it correctly when I really hit the ball. But if I do a few practice swings and I really find the landing point beside the ball or just slightly in front of the ball, then I feel the distance. I really get a feel for the ground. I mean, it's only on the range where everything is flat, perfect. It's not going to be here. I mean, it's a little downhill, it's a little sloping a little bit from left to right. It's not a perfect surface. I really need to find the ground in the correct spot. So if I do that, hopefully I can hit a decent golf shot. I'm actually aiming for a little bit left of the flag. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, it's straight on. Bounced right. I knew it would do that. That's what I'm aiming a little bit left. But still, it's a good shot, good impact. So the distance is okay. It's probably maybe 3-4 feet short. But the impact felt good and was good, probably because I do a good practice swing. This is also a practice in how we think. I tell everyone that the ground is more important than the ball. I need to think about hitting the ground at the ball. If I do that, I can't top it. If I do it, hit the ground at the ball and not before, I can't hit it fat. So the ground is more important than the ball. And I also need to tell my brain, this is golf for me. Golf we play on grass. But there's another sport that we do on the golf course. That's driving. How can we do that practice swing? Except for the first tee. Probably the shot you hit before you hit your driver is a wedge or an iron shot, which means that the low point was after the ball, after impact. For me, when I started just separating driving from golf, hitting a driver is one sport for me, and hitting any golf shot from the turf is completely different. So now when I bring my driver, I need to start the driving program in my brain. And The easiest way for me to do that is by just touching the ground way back here. I want to feel that the low point is really far back. You can do the same with all the clubs, but there's a reason why about 90% of the golfers of the world have problems with their driver. They are treating their driver like an iron. It's not going to work. Hitting from a tee and a high tee is a completely different story, and I need to tell my brain and my body that this is something else. Doing a good practice swing, feeling the low point, feeling that I'm actually doing a little shoulder tilt. I'm doing everything in the motion, but I need to find in the computer up here, I need to find the correct motion. If I do that, I can hit a good drive. If I would start my iron program and hit my driver, it will also be a disaster. So for me, it's really important to tell my brain that this is not the same as a shot from the grass. I know that many people think that the practice swing, it only takes time, and if you don't do it with a purpose, don't do it. Just don't care about it. But if you want the practice swing actually to help you, finding the low point is a really good reason for doing that practice swing. Try it, and I think you will be surprised how it actually can help you.